Oh,
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh God.
Memorial
no.
Day
Oh,
2019.
don't make me.
Oh my God, this was
don't
rad.
make me watch this. Oh God.
Oh.
Oh. See, like when you watch the okay, so Brightburn is the movie.
Should do an intro.
I forgot we're not in this. I'm gonna get Brightburned.
Welcome back to another fantastic trailing off. I'm Chad,
I'm Asher.
and today we are discussing the trailer for Brightburn, starring Elizabeth Banks and produced by James Gunn
The what did they say? Visionary director
of Guardians of the Galaxy.
They reminded you halfway through the trailer.
Yeah,
not,
it was
or not halfway, but it was a good ways
Yeah,
after
there's
they
like
said his name.
2 credits in this trailer, and they're both. One's just from producer James Gunn, and we're like, oh, cool, that's nice. And then a minute later, it's like visionary director, visionary behind Like, well, yeah, oh, that's right. They said James Gunn 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, it was like, yeah.
So
I
it was
know.
a little weird where it was placed. Other than that, this trailer is really cool. So it's straight up like it looks like, and I said this during the trailer when we watched it. I thought Zack Snyder stopped making Superman movies because it's just got that like shots of cornfields and a lot of like stuff in slow motion and that like
2 farmers can't have a baby.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do?
find an alien. You know how you do.
Like they've been doing since the beginning
Since
of time.
1938,
Yep.
farmers have been doing this
Finding alien babies,
everywhere.
and those alien babies are troubled.
Yeah, so it's and Elizabeth Banks is the mother, and it is Superman pretty much is the story. It's these 2 people can't have a kid. But it's from their perspective, which is a cool take on that story, even though it's not officially Superman. It's totally
no.
actually Superman.
But it feels like super because they're in the.
Yeah, they find the baby, crash lands, and the kid starts to realize there's something different. And when at one point, I mean, can fly. He's super strong, and he has heat
He can
vision.
chew a fork. Like he was chewing on a fork and he just chewed it up.
Yeah,
So he's
yeah.
like,
You know how that's a staple of Superman's powers is chewing fork.
That's
That
right.
is in the trailer.
Yeah. Well, so they're like, okay, this boy is different, and he obviously.
And he has a red cape. It's not till the end where like you see all of them and go, oh, that's not like actually Superman.
But
It totally is. That being said, I do want to see this because even if they would just like straight up, it's a Superman movie. No one's made this.
No, and this is what happens. And we mentioned this a little bit in the intro. You said halfway through the trailer, you're like, okay, they just have to explain to me how this is different from Superman. And about halfway through the trailer, they
tone kinda
hammer
tells
in
you.
how it's different from Superman.
Yeah.
This is not a good Superboy.
No, this kid's realizing that he's all powerful, so his parents are trying to hide who he truly is to protect him or to protect everyone else.
And he's also like drawn. They have like the spaceship in the like
In the
basement
barn,
of
which
the
is a
barn.
staple of Superman things.
Yeah. So and he's like.
Well, can I
drawn-
talk to you about
oh,
this
yeah.
for a second? So he's like in the barn trying to open the door and he can't break through the chains because he hasn't gotten powers yet.
Mm-hmm.
And like the mom goes out there and she's telling and like sees him and stops him, and she's telling her husband's like he was in the barn, and the husband's like, did he find it? Like he already knows what's up. He goes, no, but it was like he was drawn to it. Here's my thing. It's 2 giant doors in the floor of the barn. That screams I'm hiding something.
Come down
if
here.
it's a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big chain, big old padlock, that keys they don't even actually make anymore. You know, like the big like cast iron chain key. It's like it's obviously something's being hidden. No farmer just has a basement barn that they just keep locked up.
Yeah.
And then they get in, and then he realizes it, and he kind of goes on a rampage a little bit.
Yeah, you get.
This is where the movie shifts gears.
Yeah, and you don't. Then this is where they stop telling you what's going on, because the first half of the trailer they're showing you exactly the narrative. Like, we want a baby. Alien comes. They're raising a baby. He feels ostracized in school. He's discovering powers. And then the second half, the tone shifts, and you don't really know what's going on. You get the vibe that he's doing bad things.
Yeah.
Like he's hurting. We'll talk about the ending, which it kind of solidifies.
Yeah,
that.
but he's like using his powers. He's freaking people out.
There's police.
He's-
There's a lot of shot of police
he's,
walking around with guns.
Like an isolated kid who all he does is he draws a symbol over and over again. It's like an occult symbol. It looks like a
Like
rune or
a
something.
demonic something.
But he draws it all over and over again. But what's weird is like if he does become something with whether a superhero or a villain, that's his sigil.
yeah.
You know it's going to be it. But I have this theory of what this movie truly is. I think it's a secret DC movie, but it's not what you think. I believe that if we existed in the universe of DC Comics, whether it's whatever version of the movies or the comics that you prefer to listen to, prefer to watch or read, this is a movie funded secretly by Lex Luthor during his presidential run against Superman. Like he was anti-Superman.
Propaganda.
It's just anti-immigrant, anti-superpower propaganda movie. And I feel
fear mongering is what
fear
it is.
mongering, yeah.
I was very afraid after this
yeah,
trailer.
so I feel like that's what this is. Like Lex Luthor would love this because it's his worst fear. Superman's something to be feared, and this movie kind of does that. It's like the opposite of what Superman means, which is hope. This is bleak. It's just bleak, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah. Can we talk about the ending now?
Yeah, dude.
The ending of the trailer is so hardcore and just gave me the
my God.
willies. Okay, so you see some diner lady who's obvious, like earlier on, kind of when the trailer kind of shifts tones, like she's looking outside the diner and freaky stuff is happening. The
Yeah.
symbols are drawn on the windows or
Yeah,
something like
it's
that.
like it's dark and misty outside. Something
So
bad's
at the
afoot.
very end of the trailer, she's freaking out and he's like, some weird something is happening in the diner. She freaks out. She locks herself in a big freezer.
Yeah, she runs through the restaurant, like tripping over chairs, and gets into like the kitchen, and then she goes in the deep freeze and locks the door.
But then like it is melted like
half.
like the beginning of A New Hope, like coming through like the door.
Yeah,
Like heat vision from Superman. That's what it would be. It would
yeah,
be heat vision.
it does that. It takes a while to like it's not immediate, but it's like just long enough that you know what's happening. It's like one long pause in the center of where the shot is,
Yeah.
and then it breaks it down like it's bread, and then it gets pulled away. And
Yeah.
he's at the door,
He's floating
floating.
in his mask and cape. He's
Yeah.
got a
Okay, this is the part that's
freaky-ass
not
mask.
Superman. It is a
Yeah.
red cape, but he's also. It looks like a bed sheet, and it looks like he used the bed sheet mask as a
Mhm.
mask too, and just ties it around his neck with rope. But is a hole cut off his mouth and
Eyes.
eyes. That's the thing. The eyes are always red.
Yeah.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, you see a shot of him floating outside of a window with
Yeah.
his eyes red earlier on. It's really scary. But he just floats there for like
Yeah.
a few seconds, just staring at
Yep.
the lady. And then the very end, he just, like in an instant, just pow, just flies over to her.
Yeah, he
and-
flies over and tackles her, and you hear bones breaking.
Yeah, and then
I think he broke her neck
yeah,
right away, and that's a jump scare at the end of the trailer.
at the end of the very end, and then it's like Brightburn.
Yeah, Brightburn. See it on
I-
Netflix.
And I think I was just saying, nope.
You noped
nope,
hard.
I'm no.
You almost walked out of the room.
I even said, don't make me watch this. I was even looking forward into the future, and it's like, don't make me watch this movie.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to watch this
Yeah, I'm
movie.
gonna watch the hell out of this
It looks
movie.
like a fun movie.
It looks really cool. I'm gonna watch it. It's gonna come out Memorial Day 2019, dropping on Netflix. But what do you think, dear listener? Do you dig it? Is it too much like Superman? Is that a problem for you? Can you enjoy this, knowing how close it is to Superman? Let us know. Social medias, comments, YouTubes, Twitters, links, subscribes, likes. But for Trailing Off, presented by Movie Night Autopsy, I'm Chad.
I'm Asher.
Thank you for listening.
Evil Superman.
Evil Superman.
Never burn so bright.
burn that.
Brightburn.
Brightburn. Jesus Christ. What's up, crew? If you got any idea of what you would like for us to talk about on The Minute or on Movie Night Autopsy Podcast, hit us up on the social medias. You can hit us up on Twitter at movie_autopsy. Check us out on Facebook at Movie Night Autopsy. Always feel free to email us, contact@movienightautopsy.com.